These are the best film light purchases I made this year. Every year, I buy gear thinking this is going to change everything, just like all of you. And most of the time, it doesn't. But this year, a few lights actually earned permanent space in my kit. Not because they're trendy or hyped up, but because they actually show up on my shoots and actually make my life easier. No sponsors here, even though all the lights are from Aputure, and it would have been nice. For context, I shoot a lot of interviews, documentaries, commercials, and smaller crew jobs for now. A lot of the time, I'm balancing speed, output, color quality, and portability. So every light here earned its place the hard way. Let's start small with the Aputure B7C. This is one of those lights that doesn't look impressive until you use it. I bought these because I wanted practical lights that weren't just a decoration. I wanted bulbs I can actually control, match colors, and trust they wouldn't flicker on camera. These live in different kind of lamps, background fixtures, anywhere a normal bulb would go, except now you can dial in your temperature, turn it into RGB, your intensity, instead of fighting whatever practical is already there or bringing your own dimmers. Here's the thing though, let's not try and light your subject with this. This is not the point. They're here to make the frame feel more believable, adding a little bit of salt and pepper. Plus, they save you a whole bunch of time when you're on set. So that's it for the B7C. Again, great lights. I have 2 of them in my kit right now. Potentially we'll add more as needed, but they're not needed right now. So 2 is great. Next is the Aputure MC Pro. These little guys can solve big problems, big problems. They can act as accent lights, edge lights, or add color separation. This is where they shine. I see them constantly being used for back edge lighting, background pops, behind objects, under shelves, or anywhere I want to add a little bit of separation without bringing a bigger fixture. The Pro version just feels a little bit more production ready, better mounting options. They come with diffusion, a grid, and you don't have to have a ton of them. I have 2 right now, but once you have a few, you start finding excuses to use them everywhere. And it's a great addition to have. And we'll see how many more I get. But just like the B7C, 2 is enough for right now. We're going to go to the Amaran F22X. Before we go to the F22X, we're going to talk about the F22C that I've had for about 3 years now. And it's been a great light. I wanted to add the X because it is a little bit brighter and I didn't need the whole color spectrum. So this is one of the most useful soft lights I own for anyone. I bought it because I wanted something soft, fast, and lightweight that didn't require a whole freaking grip truck to set up. For interviews, interior interviews, quick setups, in smaller spaces, all you have to do is throw this up with a diffusion in front of it and you're good to go. It's not flashy, it's not meant to be, it's just reliable, and reliability is what we need. Another plus is that you can actually get your V-mount battery and add it to this light, and now you're portable and ready to move. And it's just a really good 200 watt-ish light. And that's about it for the F22X. Now, to the one that surprised me the most this year, which is the Aputure ADC. I honestly didn't think this thing would be as strong or as useful as it is. It goes with me on almost every shoot. Now I have 2 of them, and it doesn't matter if I'm bringing a key light, different accent lights, this thing is still coming with me. It's compact, powerful, full color, and insanely flexible. I use it as fill or edge light if needed for different strengths. It's great as a travel light as well, and it just works. And now I have 2 of them with the Fresnel and the barn doors. I also have the Condor Blue quick release attachment, and that connects to my spider arm. And now I can basically put this thing anywhere. Why I give this thing so much props is because on one of my outdoor shoots, I was already using the 1200X as my main source, but I needed just a little bit of more shape on the subject's face. I threw this exact setup on a C-stand, and it gave me the fill I needed without really overcomplicating the setup. This is one of those lights that quietly becomes essential without realizing it. So That's it for the ADC. I don't want to talk about it too much, but a must-have, especially with the 4 kit that they came out with. Now we move to the big boy, the Aputure 1200X. This thing is on another level. I bought it because I wanted some serious output with flexibility. Something that could handle big keys, push through muslin diffusion, and compete with daylight when it's needed. I also wanted it to be operated by one person, which can easily be done. This light already paid for itself with all the work that we did last year, and it is amazing. It's a monster in the best way possible. When I need a strong, clean, controllable source, this is what I used. I also have the CF12 Fresnel, which takes the output of this light to a whole different level. I honestly wish I had the crew to use it on every shoot, but it's not practical for smaller jobs. But when it is, it's incredible. So those are the lights I actually bought and used because they solve real problems on set for me. And Aputure, if you're watching, I wouldn't be mad about a 400X or a 700X joining the family. So that about wraps it up for this video. If you have any more specific questions about any of these lights, please let me know, and I will see you in the next one.